When evil walks the streets of Boston, one woman lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is...
Alright, crap got put in the right box.
To crew such a story vessel.
Indeed. Indeed, Mr. Bosun.
I don't know what I find more disturbing.
Nick, please.
There's a ship lodged in that building.
Captain Ironsides.
Trim the power on the starboard bow. Steady as she goes, Mr. Navigator. Luck willing, at long last we'll set sail. And our hero of the hour is to thank. You've earned a double share, madam. Well done.
Indeed. Can we hurry this up? Because I'm getting irradiated.
Set sail.
On the eve of our voyage, the need for secrecy is long past. Our twin NX-42 rockets will alight and unmoor us from this dreaded savings unknown.
Indeed.
Constitution will launch into the heavens, and after, gently land in the ocean. Then we take our rightful place as defenders of the Atlantic.
Outstanding. Outstanding, Admiral. Or Captain. I don't know who is in charge of a boat. Huh.
That's ambitious.
As they say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Mr. Navigator, put her through her paces. We need to... those motherless curs. Prepare to bronze.
Broadsides. Oh, Jesus, did I just shoot a dude? Oh my God, Captain, you really need to get the hell out of my way, dude. Oh, jeez, I can't do this. Not with you standing there being a friggin' obnoxious piece of crap. Alright. Just trying to shoot the same person. Leg shot. Okay. Holy jeez. Who's using that fancy plasma stuff? Oh, wow, I did not hit him at all. Broadsides again? Can we do that? Missed him by that much. Oh my gosh. That was just me being sloppy. Oh, come on. Hit him. Hit him, Voltar. Quit sucking. Jeez, not hitting him for crap. Alright, you know what? We're gonna play this game, I might as well. Holy jeez, that hurt. Ooh. Oh, that's an elite scavenger. That's why he's taking so many bullets. It hits me for 100 radiation. Can I get that guy? Oh, seriously? Ah, I'm still in... I have mines mode. Oh, that didn't work. Alright, have to go down and manage our boarding parties.
Warning. Overdue for maintenance.
No, look out. No! Oh, where's these guys? That was probably unwise. Oh, that was very unwise. I can sit here and just go pat, pat, pat down the hallway and kill them all. Oh, cheat. That's a good guy.
You've taken the lower deck. Middle deck. Prepare yourself.
Not much left of them. These folks have a little bit failed. What, did I aggro the good guys or something? How did I fail?
I don't think we're alone.
Damn it.
Citizens, you may now resume your normal activities. It's not a chance to play. Justice will be administered. Replace and
Damn it! Hardest part of this is trying not to hit the friggin' dudes. Alright,
That's how it's done, boys.
You've taken the lower deck. Middle deck. Prepare yourself.
continue resistance.
the hardest part of this is not hitting the friendlies.
I'm gonna tell you fucking throw it out! Over here! Get warmed up over here!
Alarm.
Asshole!
Restored.
Brace for its cargo hold. Enemies approach.
Personal. You or me? Lucky here.
Alright, I still have my crit banked. Oh my god, and I still have almost dead happening.
Hold the top deck. We will not be defeated.
Get out of my damn way, you morons. How did they get up here? How did they get past me? I'm safe there. I don't care.
Anything useful?
Not really. Alright, well, this may be the boss fight. I got my radiation taken care of. Hopefully the storm outside is over. And I don't know if we're done or if there's going to be more dudes up on the deck.
I don't know what I find more disturbing. The fact that they must want to protect something awful
I
precious.
can salvage a lot from this one.
All done out here, huh? Well, hey,
The
Captain.
boarders are repelled. All hands, prepare ship for launch.
Congratulations, Captain.
There is one thing. We need power from the auxiliary generator to commence our voyage. I fear I must call upon you one last time.
This is like the second or the third calling on me one last time.
I've come this far.
I recognize that without your considerable efforts, we would not be here. Here is your amply deserved reward. Godspeed to you, madam.
Okay. I have 24 cannonballs. Since when did I get 24 cannonballs? Or does it, like, come with 24 cannonballs? Okay. I'm guessing this counts as, a heavy weapon? Out of curiosity, how does this look? Oh yeah, that's a heavy weapon. And it's got some serious drop. Okay, well, that's good to know. Alright, I'm gonna go fire up the doodads. Where's this doodads at?
I don't know what I find more disturbing. The fact that there's a ship lodged in that building, or that there's
Mr.
still a
Navigator,
ship lodged in that building.
slowly throttle the engines. Keep idling those engines.
Okay,
Boy soldier.
here we go.
For our power nominal. Excellent. Commencing final countdown.
I'm guessing I don't get to, one way or the other, I don't get to talk to these guys again because he gave me the reward already.
2,
Very dramatic pauses between the countdown.
1.
And...
Mr. Navigator, light the engines.
okay.
Dreaded savings alone, we shall be moored no longer. We are away.
Alright, well, hey. Initial success.
2 points to starboard.
Oh, look at that good stuff. That's my bros. Look at them go. Off into space. I think you're missing the ocean. Look at it crash.
Yes.
Look at it crash into another frickin' shit, another building.
We did it. Victory at last. Helm reports we are a quarter fathom closer to the Atlantic. By my calculations, in a mere century we will take to the ocean. Well done.
Alright, well, I guess it wasn't full success and it wasn't a full failure. Shall we, Nick? Don't we have other stuff to do? That's great. And you could actually go to it. Weatherby Savings and Loan. USS Constitution over there now. Okay. Now we have good neighbor stuff to take care of, I believe. We are going in to do the main quest and also the Silver Shroud stuff.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine.
He's talking to that guy, so...
Thought you had forgotten about the
Or lady, so
May
I'm
have
guessing
walked
that's
out
not
of
the side
banner,
quest yet.
But I
Oh,
never
you're
walked
not
in
Irma.
on you.
Amari's downstairs.
Hey there.
Good neighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just got to escape a little to make it through the day.
I hear you. It's a mess out there.
It's rough in the best of days. But now, you ever listen to the Silver Shroud? Huh, that's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
Awesome, little comic book nerd ghoul with big dreams. I love this.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Let's just spread that
that's
information
amazing.
around.
You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if we just woke up. the world these days must take some getting used to.
It seems like people are finally rebuilding and recovering from the nuclear war.
Maybe in some parts, like Diamond City, but over here, we got a ways to go. I got a question for you.
Okay.
What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Good on you for trying to make the world better.
I just have to do something, you know? I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work,
This
I
is almost
still
as
need
easy
the
for
most
farming
important piece.
affinity with Valentine
The
as
genuine
exploiting
Silver Shroud
stealing is
costume
with
herself.
McCready.
And they actually got one here
I
in
hate that,
Boston.
though.
They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
Do you really need the costume?
With the gun, I'm just another armed hooligan. But if the Silver Shroud came to life and helped people, it would give everyone hope.
I'll get the costume for you.
You're gonna do this? For real? Before the bombs
Dude, I love your
fell,
spirit, man.
They were filming the Silver Shroud pilot over at Hubris Comics. So that's where you'll find it. You're the best.
You're a goofy dude, but God, do I love your spirit. All right. Anyway, back to the main quest.
Nick,
Let's go talk to Amari.
Okay. I heard something about downstairs. Oh, look at all these makeshift batteries. This looks downstairsy. In that it's down the stairs.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
you're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we
What
only
is
allow
that?
our clients to experience their own memories.
Rolling eyes.
Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators
Okay, the
require
corpse has already been
intact,
defiled.
living
Defiled the
brains
crap
to
out of that
function.
corpse. I'm wearing his clothes too, just to be the next Kellogg.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Well, she gets to
I'll take a look.
check out
But
some.
no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait.
It's a shrimp.
Hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
The circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Okay.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two?
But yada yada yada.
Both you and
If
Mr.
we
Valentine
if you get
into the
in,
memory lounges.
it'll all work out.
Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea of what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
I like that big sweeping motion
on
to
the
the
other
thing right
side.
next to her. That's beautiful. Just sit down right over at the thing that's an inch from the tip of my finger.
Initiating brainwave migration
Okay, I was gonna say,
between the
do I
transplant
need
and the
to do
host.
something?
Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Memories of the dude who yoinked my son. Some kind of very emotional memories.
The simulation appears to be working.
Oh, wow.
Although the memories are quite fragmentary.
What are
I'll
these
try
supposed to be?
step you through the
Dendrites?
intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
I can't third person this stuff, can I? No, but I can just walk
There.
and it'll stop me when I get to
This
the
is
edge.
the earliest intact memory.
I shouldn't have said that. I should have been all like, oh, look at this. I don't even have to stop and I'm not falling off. Check me out.
That makes it official.
Bloop.
The final vote count.
Turn down the goddamn radio!
Hey, give me some
Trying to sleep!
melee crit
Remember,
damage.
You are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This
People
may
always
prove
hoping for
disorienting
something
at
better.
first.
They usually end up with something worse.
Yeah, no doubt.
Means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings.
Not
I
working.
never knew what happened to her after I left.
I'm not sympathizing with
I
him.
didn't want to know. Not then. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted
This
me to
doesn't
kill
seem to be
him.
what we're looking for.
Oh, I don't have to sit here and listen to him frickin'
There
Instead,
appears to
I
be
ended up
another
running away.
intact memory
Whine about his
close
childhood.
to you
I
in
told
temporal
myself I wanted to
sequence.
find...
There. Try
Hey,
that one.
it's Sarah and me.
The thing about happiness is you only know
And
you had
panic.
it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but
Uncanny Valley.
you don't really believe it.
Let's
right,
keep
right.
looking. I'll connect
Focus
you
on
to the
that
next intact
Petty
memory.
bullshit or next job or whatever.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's only looking back.
Yeah.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
I found another memory.
You thought you could
I'll
just
connect-
fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
I thought I could just walk right through his memories and get to the end, and I was right.
Mind if we sit down?
He's a mercenary.
Yourself.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
He's a mercenary that you can kind of sympathize with,
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
who decided to go work for the
Getting warmer. One of these has
Institute,
got to tell us
apparently.
something.
Actually, you know what? Who was that?
We're running out of brain here.
With the Institute.
Ah, there's one that looks mostly intact.
Generic
Connecting
Institute
now.
agent. I thought it was going to give us a name. Thought that could be fun, but it's not.
Manual override initiated.
This looks familiar.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Hey, girl, what's going on?
Vault computers are still working.
Looking good.
That's it.
Looking good,
Checking through the
girl.
logs. Hopefully it's all
Just
There's that guy.
Pod C6 down the hall near the end.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. But it was better this way.
Mm-hmm.
Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
It's debatable.
I found another intact
But I guess
memory.
anybody can rationalize
Whenever
anything,
you're
can't they? It's okay. He was a goofy dude. It's little
Is that
Sean.
your son?
He's looking at
This
the
appears
things
to be
like
a very
before
recent
with the
memory.
thing. And look, he's
So,
being the
good news, I
dad
think.
that his dad was.
Piper has really done it this time.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not.
Oh, is this his place in Megaton? Or, in Diamond City? Megaton.
Mayor, he's gonna be really mad this time. I probably shouldn't have even,
Kellogg.
said it.
Travis.
It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything.
Synth, huh?
So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Dun dun dun.
As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Your father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
And hurry it up, we're on a schedule.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope
See
I
a bounty
see you
hunter?
again soon.
IG-88. If I stand next to them, well, oh.
Bye.
It's friggin' Star Trek, not Star Wars.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Now where do I
Nobody's
go?
found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Yeah. What is my, oh. There's my button to push.
Slow movements, okay? I don't
Oh, yeah?
know what kind of side
Just out of
effects the
spite, I'm gonna
procedure might
jump
have
up and
had.
down for the rest of
No
this.
one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I feel like jumping up and down.
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened
She
in
didn't
there?
tell me about any long-term damage.
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist, Kellogg, was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say
If he's
he
alive,
was?
presumably he
The
is.
glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive
Virgil isn't
hazards
pleasant.
is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds.
Well, it's a good thing I'm a
That's why it
woman. I
doesn't
guess I
make
rolled
sense.
I rolled the right kind of
Virgil
character for
fleeing
this.
into that hell. The exposure alone.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the
Because
radiation
synths
in the
have no
glowing
problem
sea
with
like a shield
radiation.
or a cloak, a way to throw
doesn't
them
make
off
any sense.
and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
find a way to get through the reds. Don't worry.
Good luck, and be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Okay. Dangerous minds. Do because I love you too much, baby.
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
You know what? If you weren't saying it so sweetly, I would just punch you right now. Ooh. And in a way, I kind of want that dress. If it weren't for the purple crap on the little frilly purple crap. Who's this dude? Huh. Alright.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head.
No?
I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
But you didn't.
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Mm-hmm. Just to be sure you go first.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
It takes us to go to get the Silver Shroud stuff.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Okay.
Is something wrong?
Well, I sort of had the same question. It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
It's okay. I'm able to keep a very third-person type of attitude towards it.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Massacre of the CPG. What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Why would you want to live among bigots like that?
Now, I couldn't really blame them, given the circumstances. But folks sure started turning the other cheek when I showed up with the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard, settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving? A lot of people out here could use it. I think we ought to talk.
Beep, beep. What?
What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh, no, nothing's wrong. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. I've gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me.
I know, you just spent like 5 minutes
I'd offer to balance the
giving
board.
me exposition.
So, is there anything you want to know?
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated. A single test chamber was my whole world for years, and someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side, and that's it. They've cut you loose. Welcome to the brave new world, with such people in it.
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear.
Touché.
I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
So, who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. My memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey,
Math genius or a bioengineer would probably make a lot less interesting of a companion.
Turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. A local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. And it's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Now you've managed to hang out for like an entire 45 minutes or so.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
I tried to go back and say thanks once I'd gotten myself established. But the place was wiped off the map. Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons.
I'm fascinated, but my viewers might be, or my viewer. All right. Be right back. All right, let's go see how this pre-war cop type feels about vigilante justice. It's nice. It's nice that I finally got a game that I can play where I like the cop. Cops in 7 Days are trash, and the cops in Kenshi are kind of jerks.
If you step through the gate, you got ball.
I don't know if that's really a flattering thing to say to a chick. Alright, let's check out the Silver Shroud costume. Where's that at? Vault 114? Is this going to be a hostile when I load there? Alright, I guess we're here. Hubris Comics. It's a monkey. Okay. What kind of dude bros do we have to worry about in here? Oh.
Sorry, folks, won't be chewing on... Don't even break a sweat. Not that it's an option. Here they come. House.
Trying to avoid the radiation. Maybe back into a corner. That's always how you're supposed to deal with zombies, right? Okay. They don't know how to get here, I guess. They're confused.
We'll be taking that.
Alright, let's go pistols. Since we're dealing with these guys. And since this is a comic store, and you got any comics? Okay. Is there something in there? Why am I unlocking this? Oh, wrong way. Maybe it was this way? Too far? There we go.
Sweet. Bingo.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I guess it is good that I'm opening stuff up.
Can't break the code.
Alright. Where's that intelligence? Oh, I'm gonna need medic too at some point. But I do know that I'm gonna need hacker for whatchamacallit, for doing computer stuff in villages and settlements. Alright, shotgun. Nothing. Shotgun. 1. Shot, let's see. Shot and capital cyborgs. Likeness 1. Clean this up a little bit. Go into cheater mode. We got any cheaters in here? Come on, cheaters. I'm not seeing any cheaters. Why am I not seeing cheaters? Wow, these are hard. I bet I could probably do it without actually cheating and resetting stuff. Okay, what was the last thing that didn't work? Cyborgs, dancers. That will have one in thing with thing. Cyborgs would be the S. Yeah, dancers.
I'm in.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I guess that was the axe. That's the alternative to doing the axe. Or doing the lockpicking. There it is.
Nice.
This is a bathroom. Not interested in bathroom stuff. What's anything in here? Oh, oh. Okay. Can't really see what's going on. A little hard on the eyes to turn that light on and off again. Let's see.
Now you got problems.
Oh, that's a lot of feet. Okay.
Welcome to your last stand. Sure made a mess of this place, didn't they?
What, the ghouls? Yeah, they do that.
You're in for it now. All right.
Oh, that's taking a lot of my, Oh, poop. Let's get in there real quick. Grants increasing energy and damage resistance to lower your health up to 35. Well, it's vendor trash. It's not enough to make it worth it. That's going to be helpful. Well, it's going to be instantly helpful. Alright, anybody in here?
Be a lot more pleasant without that thing.
Alright.
Shining in our faces.
What are you yakking about? Without that thing shining in our faces? You mean the sun? Okay. Noted. What's this funny greenness?
This is one grim locale.
Let's grab a jangles just for
If I got the chills,
Spitting eagles. Oh, pencils.
place to provide them.
No comics in the rack. Let me get that thing to stop shining in our faces. Any of these that can be hacked, although I think it's probably been too soon to get any good hacker love out of... Oh, great Mentats. That's for selling stuff, I think.
Your funeral.
Ooh, can I get to that? I can't get to that from here. Okay.
Bingo.
All right. Let me do this because I can't see crap in here.
Huh. So this is where they filmed that god-awful TV show.
Your feelings are clear. Let's see. Ooh, did I get in here? I don't think I got in here. Oh.
Excellent.
Which 5% with the alien blaster? Well, all right. Who in their right mind would use an alien blaster? Let's see.
Got it.
Ooh, all kinds of vendor stuff. Ooh, and a tux. Can't get enough tuxes,
Whatever
dude.
they're aging in here, I think it's gone too long.
Dead guys? Revolutionary sword. Grognak costume. Nice. Ooh. Grognak costume. Tell me more of this Grognak costume. Oh, I'm still sorted by weight. Grognak costume. What's that looking like? Not gonna lie. Kinda sexy. Kinda working for me. And what all can't you wear with this stuff? Does this do everything? Oh no, it's just the chest piece you can't wear. So you actually could, in theory, wear... Oh no. Does it cover legs? I can't tell because the stupid thing is covering it. No, I think I would see it. Yeah, I would see it if it did legs. So it's just the chest that covers. Oh, well, jeez. We're going to save that one for later. We're going to wear that now. That's just straight happening. Let's see what's up here. I'm not sure why I'm up here.
You're like a walking target out here.
I guess this is like, this is like the way home. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I got everything in here and then I'm gonna catch up with you guys when I get back to Good Neighbor. Alright, this is the one thing I missed.
Find something in here, because that may take a while.
Nick, please, I'm talking. Oops. Yeah, it was just incredibly easy coming from here to notice this that I missed.
Nice.
Permanently gain 1% chance of avoiding all damage from an attack.
Detective life is a lot less glamorous than the comics had led me to believe.
I need to find a way to turn down their frickin' yak 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 yak. Well, you know, I guess it would be OP if it was much more than 1%, but 1% seems a little small. Maybe there's more of those comics out there. Alright.
I got your costume, Kent. And some other goodies you might like.
There she is, pretty as the posters. The Silver Shroud costume herself. And memorabilia, too? You're something else. Together with my gun, everything's all set.
What are you planning next?
I'm still working that out. Some details I want to run by you. Well, after you give me the costume, that is.
Here you go.
After all these years, the Silver Shroud is born again. But there's just one problem.
Okay.
I'm just not Silver Shroud material.
Well, I could have told you
Could be
that.
Rhett Reinhardt or his butler, Jarvie Blake. But the Shroud is strong, capable.
That's probably for the best.
Me wearing a suit is probably a terrible idea. But you up for being the Silver Shroud? You already got your own origin story and everything. What with the cryovault and all.
Why me?
You helped me out when everyone else just laughed at me. And you're from the olden days, just like me. You know how much things have fallen, how much we gotta fight for, to make the place better. So you win?
Dude, I will be the Shroud,
Looks
you don't
like
know.
I get to be the Shroud. Yay.
The costume and gun are yours. So you patrol Good Neighbors streets, and I'll call in any crimes on my radio station.
Okay.
Here's some
Oh,
calling
you can
cards, I
mod
guess.
this.
When you dispatch justice, leave them behind. That way, everyone knows the Silver Shroud has returned. Time to fight crime!
Okay, Kent. Let's look at this thing. Silver Shroud armor. You can mod this. Oh. Oh, wow. This is a lot better than... Was I looking at the hat? No. Okay, now this is a lot better than it looked like it was before. Alright. You don't know me. Dude, I'm mad the Shroud. Check me out. Okay. I might hang with this thing for a little bit longer. It's better than wearing the creeps get up. Am I encumbered? I am encumbered. Hey Nick. Where you at, dude? I had a job for you. Either that or where did Nick go? Is he off flirting with the other machines? There he is.
Hey.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, Valentine.
Uh-huh.
You all right? You need something?
No, it's not what I meant
That was
to do.
all I had.
All right.
I meant to
Hey.
Go ahead.
hit that button. Oh, you've got all kinds of room. That is not one of my guns. I would never put a frickin' bayonet on a sniper rifle. That's just idiotic. It's almost as dumb as giving a missile launcher to a companion. Yeah, that's a horrible gun. Can I make him wear glasses? No, he can't wear anything that you give him. Can't even change his hat. You can make him use Grognak's axe, but I don't think I really want to do that, do I? Alright, let's go fight crime, bro.
Time to fight crime!